Hello people, welcome back to the channel. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe to the propaganda machine. So Arsenal have just beaten Paris Saint-Germain 2-0 on match day 2, and it was a very comfortable win from the Gunners. Goals from Havertz and Bukayo Saka. This was quite straightforward, to be fair, and in the first half we started off the better side. We were the better side basically the whole first half, and we kind of made it clear what our intentions were. Get the ball out wide, try get in behind, make the wingers do damage, as I said in the preview. And firstly, Bukayo Saka, he tried to whip in the ball and it was too high. The goalkeeper collected it. They didn't learn their lesson. And another one, he cut inside and his strike just going over the top of the crossbar. But as I said, it was only a matter of time before the delivery was going to be perfect, and it was another in-swinging cross. This time it was Leandro Trossard. He ran down the line at his defender and he cut inside, and the ball was inch perfect. The goalkeeper didn't know what to do. It's them crosses where the goalkeeper's in two-man. Should I come or should I stay? Donnarumma come out, and they always say, goalkeepers, when you come, take the ball, take the man, take everything. Donnarumma took nothing, and Kai Havertz was there to get his 5th goal of the season. It's been a brilliant start to the season for Kai Havertz. Then the second goal came, and as we know, Arsenal, from set pieces, there's always danger. When we get set pieces, it's like a penalty. The fans, everyone in the ground, they're just celebrating. They always know that there's danger, and this came from a Saka delivery. He always puts it on the money, and even when he doesn't put it on the money, this time it still went in. He crossed the ball in, and we had 3 players that all could have scored. Martinelli, Partey and Gabriel. They all started from the back post and made that run, as we see, from the back post across the goal, and the ball just went straight in. Shocking goal to concede for PSG. You could say both goals were goalkeeper errors, and Saka, not quite the revenge for the Euros miss, but I'm sure he would have had a little smile on his face thinking, yes, finally got you back, bastard. That's kind of it really for the first half. The second half, Jurgen Timber had to come off. Thankfully, Arteta saying that it's nothing other than a bit of muscle tightness, but I guess we'll see going forward. We started off the second half again. It was very bright, and we had the first chance of the second half, and it fell to Martinelli. It was great play, all one touch. Trossard, Havertz has played a little dink pass across the box to Martinelli, and you're just thinking, oh, pick a corner, Martinelli. But he was very rash, and he just blasted it straight at Donnarumma and made it very easy for him. That's probably something in his game that he needs to work on. Just take a bit of time. You don't need to rush all the time. Then kind of after that, for about 10-15 minutes, you could say PSG took over. They were very kind of dominant in terms of having the ball, but they weren't really threatening the goal too much. There weren't really too much to shout about. There was like a long range effort from Kang-in Lee, and then a corner which hit the crossbar, I think it might have been Barcola or Zaire Emery. Someone got a touch to it and the ball bounced off the ground and off the bar. But that second half, it was quite comfortable, and the whole game is Arsenal that really had the chances. Mikel Merino come on, he made his debut, and yeah, it's like he just slotted in. You could hardly tell it was his debut because he was very, very assured on the ball and very, very crunching in his tackles. So Martinelli also had another chance to just kill off the game and make it 3, but the shot was kind of tame and the match ended 2-0. Easy win for the Gunners. Next game in the group, Shakhtar Donetsk in 3 weeks' time, and I'm sure we're gonna get another victory. Now we'll go into the 5 takeaways from the game, and the first takeaway is Kai Havertz, the man of the match. I must say, when we first signed Kai Havertz, I was furious. That my head was gone. That was almost the breaking point between me and Arsenal, because I was just thinking, why are we signing another Chelsea reject when we've just come close to winning the league and capitulating? We literally capitulated in those last 10 games, and I'm thinking, why Havertz? Arteta, are you serious about this winning the league? Like, what are you thinking? 65 million. Also 300 or so grand a week, and I'm thinking, surely we could have bought someone a lot more better than Kai Havertz. But I must say, I have to eat humble pie. When you're wrong, you're wrong. It doesn't matter. I don't need to revise, oh, if we got this striker, this would happen, or no. Sometimes you just have to admit when you were wrong. And I was definitely wrong about Kai Havertz, because ever since he come to Arsenal, forget the first 3 or 4 months, because he was bedding into the club, he was playing in midfield, but ever since he's been our main centre forward, he's been delivering. Of course he misses chances, but so do others. There's many other players that miss chances, so I can't just put it down to him. And now that is 6 consecutive games he has scored at the Emirates. He scored at every single game at the Emirates this season. He's having an unbelievable start to the season. It's only because players like Erling Haaland, they're doing crazy things. I think Erling Haaland's probably got more goals than most players, and then Cole Palmer with his 4 goals. But apart from that, I'm pretty sure Havertz probably has the next highest amount of goals. So hats off to Kai Havertz, because it's been a very good start to the season. I did get it wrong, and once again today he's come up clutch with a big goal. It was similar. I think he scored a similar goal. I think it was in the Wolves game. Literally, the ball come across, and that's his new signature header. Getting there first before the keeper. He was once shy Havertz, but now he is not shy. He's putting his body on the line. And in the interview he said he's starting to like the jewels. He didn't like it at the beginning, but now he's starting to thrive off that, and that is what I like to see. Can someone adjust to their surroundings? Can someone change? And this is clearly something that's evolved in his game. So big up to Kai Havertz, man of the match performance, and I hope this continues, because I have predicted you to get at least 20 goals minimum this season, and you're on 5 25% of the way there. The next takeaway. This is to do with Jurgen Timber and the other fullbacks. So in this game, Timber had to come off at half time. We know Ben White is not fit. We know Tomiyasu is struggling with fitness. We know Zinchenko is not in a great shape. We know Calafiori has been kind of having knocks here and there. So this is the one position where I'm looking at how comes everyone keeps getting injured, and in my head I'm thinking we probably need to do more rotation in this area, because there's too many people getting injured, and this is probably the one position on the pitch both fullbacks might have to come off every game at 60 minutes. We might need to start thinking about doing it, because it's not really something that I'm liking, especially as Timber, Calafiori, Ben White, those are the three, and now two of them seem to potentially have issues. So you kind of want your strongest fullbacks fit, you kind of want your strongest players available at all times, and I just feel we might need to do much more rotation. Timber's probably played nearly every game this season except the Carling Cup, so he might just need a rest for the weekend. Calafiori, he's just coming back, but we can't rest him now because Zinchenko's missing, Tomiyasu's missing, Kivior came on today, and I'm not a fan of him at left back because on the ball he's very, very nervous. So maybe Mars Lewis Skelly might have to get a nod sooner rather than later. So that's kinda, it's my one worry about the team going forward. The third takeaway. This is Arteta and Arsenal. We have finally managed a big scalp in the UCL under Arteta. You could almost say kind of in Europe, because his European record is not the best. There's been a lot of disappointments. The Sporting Lisbon defeat, getting dumped out. The Porto game, yeah, we went through, but once again I wouldn't really say these are big scalps. Olympiacos dumped us out. Villarreal dumped us out in the Europa League, so we're getting dumped out quite regularly in the Europa League. Last season, when we had to face a big team, Bayern Munich, did we have the minerals? The answer was no, we failed. But now, this is the first big scalp under Arteta for these young players. PSG come and we basically dominated them. It was very comfortable. Yeah, second half they had possession, but they didn't really have no chances at our goal. It was few and far between. So I'm liking how we're evolving as a squad, and what I want to see is that Inter game. What are we going to be like away at Inter Milan? That is going to be a very, very tough game. Can we get 3 points from that game? It remains to be seen, but I'm very, very pleased for the boys, and especially our captain Bukayo Saka for the day. He's the captain in the absence of Odegaard, and he seems very, very happy and he's thriving, enjoying this new role he has as a captain. My fourth takeaway. Mikel Merino. we finally got to see him. He's made his debut now. So we've got 3 out of our 4 main midfielders back. We're just waiting for Martin Odegaard, and I believe he'll probably be back after the international break, which is very, very positive. And I think moving forward, we're going to see us go up the gears, because after the international break we will have some tough games. We'll have Chelsea and Liverpool, and also Newcastle away, I believe. So we need these players all available, and in his debut only Ricardo Calafiori made more tackles than him. Ricardo Calafiori made 4, Mikel Merino made 3, along with a number of other players, but he was only on the pitch for 26 minutes. So I've told everyone this is a dual monster, someone that puts his body about, he gets stuck in, and that is what is gonna be loved by the Arsenal fans. Someone that doesn't give a damn. This is another nasty player. He's gonna probably be in the Dark Arts Hall of Fame for Arsenal. Someone that is nasty. I don't know if it's just tackles that he likes to do, but I also want to see someone that gets involved in the battle. Another player that comes and backs the beef, because that is what you need. We need players. The whole team need to be scary, be nasty. When something kicks off, I want to see everyone at it. Leave nothing to chance. Let's dominate our opponent on the pitch, in the mind. Worst comes to worst, we can dominate them physically. So, well done on your debut, Merino. Welcome to Arsenal. My 5th and final takeaway. So, we've now won our first home game in the Champions League, and I believe we have Monaco, Dinamo Zagreb, and next game Shakhtar. So I'm expecting we have to just win all those home games, because Shakhtar, this is a team we should be beating easily. 3-4, no problem. Dinamo Zagreb, I believe that's the team that got beat 9-2 by Bayern Munich. We need to be thinking about breaking records in that game, because there's no way that Bayern could beat them 9 and we can't give them at least 4. There's no way. 4 is the bare minimum. And also Monaco, that's probably the toughest one, but I expect us to beat them. It will be the away games which probably determines our fate moving forward in the knockout rounds, if we're finishing 8th or if we're going into the playoff, because it's the Inter away, Girona away, and also Sporting Lisbon away. These games will determine our fate, whether we go straight to the knockouts or if we're in the playoff. So that's been the 5 takeaways, guys. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit the like button. Up the Arsenal. Bless.